Welcome back to another episode of Late Night Auto Mods. I'm Jordan, your host. Christmas special here for you guys. What do we got in our hands here, Drift Prince?
Well, we got a Black Friday special. We got some ZZP lowering springs for the Sonic.
We're lowering the Sonic. It's going to be sick. Hopefully it's low enough. Shoe test to test it. Let's do this. Step number one, jack the car up. Drift Prince, where are we jacking this car up?
We're going to jack this car up on the pinch weld.
Pinch
under
welds.
the door.
Let's crush them. Make sure you got jack stands just in case. You want to be extra careful. Drift Prince is still struggling with where to put the jack stand at. He just doesn't know. Sometimes you just gotta, he needs to think. He hasn't had his cup of coffee this morning. He's just getting into it. It's cold outside. There's snow on the ground, people. We're trying to rush this job. Make sure you rush through any car jobs that you do. You just want to make sure you go as fast as you can, and you'll have it. So right now the Drift Prince is just kind of, he's got it. He finally did it. The Drift Prince has air tools in his hands.
These like baby tires.
Those are baby tires. What's the specs on them?
15s, baby.
3-hour job turns into a 9-hour job. Stay tuned. So basically the first step of this lowering spring job on a Sonic, remove the windshield wipers. Remove the windshield wipers. Does that make any sense to anyone out there? It doesn't, Shane. It doesn't make sense. Ridiculous. All right. Well, we're... Apparently, you have to push down on the wipers to remove the wiper blade. So, took the nut off, push down, pops right up. The next step, we're removing this cheap plastic crap, this little windshield cowl here, and we're gonna. We wanted to Dremel it because we were gonna give up, but no. Drift Prince never gives up. He just keeps. He's very persistent in what he does. If you see here, we have the cowl off and. There is the strut tower. Nice and rusted for you. Hopefully we can get it off. We'll see if we can get it off.
Okay. There's another one.
Oh, that's stupid. I already hate working on this part. We're getting this line out of the way because if this breaks, we're screwed. And then we're gonna have to slide this line out, this brake line. See, it just comes out real easy like that, you know? This car is super easy to work on.
Oh, yeah, the power.
All right, Drift Prince, what did you just do? What did we figure out here?
We had to pound these out. Oops, I swore. We had to pound these out because they got the barbs on them.
Yeah, sure. So, if you look right there, that was what was preventing him from zipping it out with the air gun. So he just put the nut on and smacked the crap out of it, and it came right out. So Drift Prince was going to give up. I coached him through it. We're good to go now. We're going to finish this job. All right, Drift Prince, break it down for us.
Well, we got the strut out, and now we're gonna put spring compressors on there and hopefully not kill ourselves.
Make sure you have spring compressors. You don't want to just take that nut off or you'll die.
Learn something every day.
Yeah.
Ready? Watch your fingers.
Yeah, just go slow. All right. Yep. Nice and easy on each. We got the spring compressors on the spring, on the OEMs, and so that's what it looks like. You just make sure you know what you're doing before you get into this job, because if you don't, if you're like us and you just kind of go with the flow, you know, especially with another newer car, you know, you don't want to just go into it blind like the Drift Prince did with the wiper situation. But he's doing okay. We're doing all right. We're going to get this job done today, and the car's going to look sick. Drift Prince, any last words before we die? Drift Prince is tightening up the compressors. We're about 2 hours into it on one side. It's going smooth. It's a short job. We'll see how it goes. Drift Prince, 3 hours for one side. What the hell happened there? What did we run into? What can we tell people to help them out?
The spring seats on here are really wide compared to the springs, so you're gonna have to really try to like get the compressors in there and not bind them. But it's been 3 hours, so we're gonna have 40 brake and.
Yeah. Hopefully the next side goes a lot smoother, and we'll see how it looks. We'll show you guys how it looks, and we're gonna do some snow drifting.
We're kind of off our game today because we got a live studio audience.
We have a live audience. We're showing them how to do a job in about 7 hours, and it's coming out pretty good. We had a couple issues. I brought spring compressors for the Drift Prince, and I failed. I failed to provide for the Drift Prince. What happened with that?
He bought some spring compressors from Ann Arbor Freight, and he forgot to bring the complete package, so we had to go rent some. But
it was missing a piece. We had to rent some from Advanced Auto Parts. Drift Prince had to spend some dough today, but we're gonna eat some dough here in a little bit. There's too many steps. We can't cover all the steps in this video. It's too much to handle.
This is part 2.
You just won't understand. It's just all there is to it. Too many parts to this video, guys. Me and the Drift Prince worked all day. We've been here since noon. 1 o'clock. Okay. I was supposed to be here at noon. I didn't show up at noon. I got in trouble for it. Drift Prince was flipping out. You should have heard him. It was bad. But we did it. We got the front done. Now it's the back. Another 3 hours in the back. We should be out of here by maybe midnight tonight. We'll see.
Late night on a month.
It's gonna be late night for sure. Drift Prince, he's going off trail. He's stressing out. Look at him prancing around back there. Ah! All right, mine's in. Give us a round of applause. We finished the job. Finished the job. Oh, hey, hi guys. We finished the job. Drift Prince. I'm pretty tired. It wasn't as short as I thought. What happened?
Well, you know, just like everything, and when you work on cars, the first side takes forever, and then the second side.
There's always
really
something.
fast.
There's always something with cars.
The driver's side took us 3 hours, and the passenger side took us 45 minutes. The whole job took us 5 hours.
5 hours.
I said it was gonna take 3, but it took 5.
So I was right. I win the bet. What do I win? I told Drift Prince it was gonna take 5. He didn't think it was gonna take that long, but when you're working with a guy like this, I mean, you never know. He surprises you sometimes. The Drift Prince. He's full of surprises.
I guess let's do some burnouts now.
We're gonna do some burnouts for you. We have a couple. We have a guest that's gonna do some burnouts.
He actually owns this shop.
His name. He owns this shop. He supported us throughout the way. Hasn't said a single word the whole day. Burnouts, Drift Prince.
Yeah,
What do you think, man?
burnouts.
Let's do some burnouts. Drift Prince, what do you have to say for yourself?